Welcome to the Mantis Lord guide in Hollow Knight. This is the best fight in the early game and it's not even close. All abilities are well telegraphed, even though there are only 3 of them, the pace is much faster than in previous boss encounters. You can have extra life before the fight, because above the arena on the left side there is a secret lifeblood cocoon. First ability is Lance Dash. Boss appears at the either side of the floor and charges across the room. You must jump over it. I prefer to also land at the end of the charger's path, so I can hit the boss twice before she disappears. Next ability is Lance Drop. Mantis Lord appear above your head and dives straight down. Hitbox is really thin, so you don't need to move far away. Also try to hit the boss at least twice before she leaves. Last ability is Blade Boomerang, which has 2 different versions of it. Boss sticks to the wall and throws spinning blade, which reaches end of the room and then comes back. Depending on Mantis' position on the wall, Blade Boomerang either go from top to the bottom or from bottom to the top. I prefer to stick to the ground and sneak beneath upper blade, or simply jump over lower blade. If you're unsure which one it is, then run away from the boss and react accordingly. You can also try to avoid at other end of the room, but that way you don't have any window to damage from your nail. After you defeat first Mantis Lord, phase 2 will begin. Other 2 bosses will fight you at the same time. All previous abilities will be applied at double intensity. You can get different combination of drop and dash attacks or 2 dashes at the same time from both sides of the room. Mantis Lord will always perform Blade Boomerang ability at the same time. They also have 2 new patterns in this phase. In each they are high on the wall and boomerangs are in almost symmetrical harmony. You might spot the difference where one of them is slightly off, but don't think about it too much. One of the patterns has wide trajectory and boomerangs will meet at the center of the floor. I prefer to wait in the middle and jump over them both. Since they travel for a long time, you can quickly heal and then jump. Heal immediately when you know it will be boomerang ability and you should be good. Second pattern is where blades meet each other in the middle, but slightly above the ground and then separate. I usually find standing in the middle safe, but not 100% guaranteed because of minimal randomness in boomerang's paths. You can adjust your position a little bit and always be safe, but standing precisely in the middle might have you hit. I would say 80% of the time I was safe while standing still. You can use that time to heal multiple times. I found out a cheesy tactic to heal. Whenever there's only single Mantis alive, you can stick to the wall high above the ground. Then you get a guaranteed Blade Boomerang ability. What you can do is immediately drop down on the floor and heal once. It's not much, but if you are not comfortable with other ways of healing, this is good enough. In phase 2, whenever there is a second long timeout without an ability, then boss will cast Blade Boomerang. You can start casting heal there, so you have more time to avoid them. It is advised to upgrade Nail in the City of Tears before starting the fight. Overall, the fight feels extremely fair. I tried to get hit by standing at the side of the room by Lance Dash ability, but it never happened. During whole encounter, boss will never appear directly at your character, so you will always have time to react. Also the RNG is minimal, so you don't feel unfair. All of the attacks feels like dodging bullets, they are really fast and thin. Even Mantis themselves charges and dives, so they are also like projectiles. Because of that, the fight is constantly dodging and attacking in the meantime. After the fight, don't forget to take your reward. You will get a lot of Geo as well as one of the best charms. Mark of Pride is much better than Long Nail, it costs only 1 notch more, but it gives much more value per notch. That was all for this boss guide, thank you for watching and see you in the next one.